Okay, so this is my new student dialogue blog for CU1000. Whoop, whoop. The new student dialogue that I had was Welcome to Southern Culture. And let's go ahead and get started. The first question was, do you feel your group achieved true dialogue? Why or why not? And I think our group pretty much did achieve good discussion. The first thing we did was define dialogue and talk about how it was different from discussion. And then after that we went into stereotypes and culture. We had more of a easy topic to talk about rather than some of them. So yeah, I'd say we achieved dialogue. The next question says, share your observations of the dynamics of your group. Were there active voices in your dialogue? Please explain. I said yes, the two peer dialogue facilitators, the PDFs, started off conversation or gave examples and asked questions, but they were not the main active voices. A few people who felt very comfortable talking were the active voices. There was one girl from Ohio who knew a lot about kind of what she was talking about, so she cut in a lot. She talked. She's just one that sticks out in my head, I think, because she sat across from me. But it was pretty good. Everybody talked for the most part, or said something at least. And there was one discussion about culture in Tennessee where two people's ideas conflicted a little bit. One girl was saying they were more rural and believed one thing, and the other girl cut in and was like, no, I used to live there. I don't think that at all. But they were talking about two different cities in Tennessee, so they handled it professionally. It wasn't bad. Let's see. The next question, were there more reserved voices in your dialogue? Please explain. And yeah, definitely if there's more active voices, there's going to be more reserved voices. Some people, well, there was a lot of people in the dialogue. It was one of the bigger dialogues, so some people didn't really talk too much. Everybody had to talk at one point, and so maybe that was it for some people, where they like said yeah, here and there, but just certain people like told their stories kind of thing. What role did you play in your group and why? I would say for the most part I was one of the more reserved voices. I don't usually like talk out that much. I'm so afraid that I'm gonna make a comment like at the same time someone else is, and it's gonna be that awkward moment like where, ooh, they were talking when I was about to talk. That's kind of awkward. I don't know, but I didn't really feel the need to speak out because there was never too much of an awkward silence either. People just kept like talking and talking, and then another person would talk, so it wasn't too bad. It was cool. Next question. Why do you think dialogue is a component of CU1000? And do you see dialogue as a useful tool in your university experience? And I said dialogue is a part of the way we communicate. It's important to be able to share your thoughts with others and bounce ideas off of them. Dialogue is a very useful tool in college. Everyone here is seeking knowledge, and everyone wants to learn something from another person, or see something the way they see it. It will broaden your thinking, and it really does. It's a good tool. The last question says, please share any additional thoughts or observations as you see fit. And I definitely wish I would have spoken out more in my new student dialogue. And like told examples of when I witnessed different cultures, because that's what ours was basically about. How some people say tennis shoes, and some people say sneakers, some people say shopping carts, and others say buggies, things like that. And we also went into more details of, like, would you want the Confederate flag at a football game? And I was born in Georgia, and my parents were raised in Ohio, so I'm kind of a mixture, I guess you could say. I personally don't have a problem with the Confederate flag. I see it all the time. I know a lot of people think it's a symbol of like the South will rise again, really, really bad. And yeah, I guess I wouldn't want my school portraying that kind of views, but I personally don't have a problem with the flag. That's stuff we talked about. But yeah, that was basically, it was not too bad. I could do it over. I don't really know what else to say here. Okay, so I'm gonna end it. Bye, thanks. Time to CU1000. Woohoo!